MP, you're my favorite player, man. Always.
Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for calendar day. What better way to pass the year than with copies of those and a giveaway game is perfect for families. We're handing out gas fare prizes to every fan in the arena. Practically, join us for a great dinner.
Tickets are still available for the next draft game, so purchase your tickets today. Visit the ticket counter for available games or sign up for season tickets.
Folks, be sure to come out to the game for our water bottle giveaway. All fans attending will receive a Jacksonville water bottle. Fans, don't forget about our follow-up giveaway day. Come to the game, bring the family, and get a free Jazz Band bobblehead. Jazz fans, you don't want to miss out on our next home game. The first 5,000 fans through the gate get their own.
And a little glimpse, a little feel of basketball fever. These fans are feeling it in anticipation. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Jason Tatum.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Derek White is out there with MP. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Jazz, we've got George. Walker Kessler is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Jamison. And it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward. And when you're taking on a back-to-back, Richard, does your approach change at all?
As a player, not much. The coaches, they may look to adjust some minutes, but on the court, you just gotta keep pushing.
Now here's Jackson. Game against Oklahoma City, very impressive.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by Brown. Shot clock at 6. Floats one. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Porzingis. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Caught up with Will Hardy a few minutes ago. Coach said they want to force Jason Tatum to uncomfortable spots on the floor. Now, they recognize those spots are few and far between, but Coach wants to keep Tatum out of the paint specifically. If his team can do that and force Tatum to shoot more from outside, I feel relatively good about their chances. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Kessler passes to George.
Big-time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby.
And the rejection by Jackson. Jamison against White. High post, Kessler. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Jackson, a screen on Brown. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Another miss by Utah.
Slow start, 1 of 4 to begin this game.
Here's Tatum. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And the Celtics with possession here, following the bucket by the Jazz. MP with a screen on Jamison. White. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Kessler. Here's Sensabaugh. Good defense by MP.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
This is what the coaches are telling MP. No one can guard you in there. Go eat.
Here's Jamison following the basket by MP. Kessler with it. Outside for George. With the teardrop, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
And George drops them both. And so MV will bring it up for Boston. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to George. Nasty move. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one. Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
Jazz trail by 5. Outside, George. Jackson with the bounce pass. Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by Brown. And George gets it to go. And it's 7 points for George.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Tatum. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. For Utah, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Back to George. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Jackson. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Tatum. MP outside. Outside Tatum. Back to MP. And it's off from three-point range. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside for George. And there's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on White. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And the Jazz making a change here. Markkanen's checked in.
Oh, that's strong stuff from Porzingis there in close.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here is George. 8 points for him. Pass to Jamison. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Jazz trail by 6. Outside, Jamison. Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by Brown. Markkanen can't get it to go. Boston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. They're whistled for a blocking foul, and he'll head to the line. And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the run, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
The Celtics making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. Pass to Kessler. Here's Sensabaugh. George with the ball. Covered by MP. The shot by George, no good.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Jazz trail by 7. Spins. And it's George finishing it off.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's MP. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Outside, George. Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. George has got 13.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
MP against George. Brown kicks to MP. Back to Brown. Brown gets a screen from Yang. Brown, no good.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And Boston with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And they did win that last game in this matchup. And it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And the Celtics lead by 6.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown. It is just another weapon in his arsenal now.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Detroit had a huge game. He scored 46 points and did a great job of moving the ball around on offense, as well as being active on the glass. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
George against MP. George passes to Markkanen. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Celtics leading by 4. MP kicks to White. Back to MP. Pass to Brown. To the paint. Here's Yang. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Some changes for Boston. Huff's jacked in, and it's Tatum in for Jaylen Brown. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Outside for Jackson. Jackson passes to Jerome. Good defense by MP. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 6-point game. Holiday dishes to MP. And there's the call. It'll go on Cody Williams. That's his first foul. Collier, he's checked in for Utah. Davis is checked in for Boston. Now, here's MP. He's got 9. Holiday finds MP. And MP throws it down.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Utah's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Collier with the drive, and Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. The Jazz making a switch here. Livingston's checked in.
Russell Livingston.
51 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Jackson to stop the run. Rebound Boston. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the rejection by Jackson. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Holiday looking for an opening. Lets it go from deep. Utah with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Boston Celtics. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. Back right after this. And for those of you... Utah. Filipowski comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Collier in for Ty Jerome. And the Celtics making a change here. Jazz trail by 3. We've got Williams. Filipowski's out there with Markkanen. Then it's Isaiah Jackson. And it's Collier in at the point guard. That's the group right now for Utah.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
MP finds Holiday. MP sets the screen for Holiday. Boston again missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Collier. Pass to Markkanen. Left side, Williams. Inside, here's Collier. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
MP kicks to Tatum. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Collier. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Williams, he's checked in for Collier. Tatum from 3.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
Now George. He's got 13. To the inside. Here's Filipowski. A shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists in the game. Boston trailing. And Holiday kicks to Tatum. MP outside. Pass to Holiday. MP with a screen on Williams. Holiday against Williams. 5 to shoot. Screen by MP. Markkanen pulls it in. Utah's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And they pick up 2. And now it's a 3-point Jazz lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Holiday finds MP. MP gets the job done inside.
Good work by MP. He gets positioning inside and capitalizes.
Jazz have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Porzingis.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Brown, he's checked in for the Celtics. Light comes in for Drew Holiday. Connects again from distance.
Well, we expected him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list of most triples in a season. MP outside. Celtics passing it around. Tatum passes to MP. The three-pointer no good. Utah's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Right side, Williams. To the wing on the left. Outside, George. Kessler setting the pick for George. And Utah turns it over again. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. You look at the Jazz. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason. And the Jazz with some changes. Sensabaugh is checked in. And Jamison subbed in for Williams.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Tatum against Markkanen. Outside, George. MP grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Now it's a 5-point Boston lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Utah has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Jamison. Count that one. Jamison's got his second basket of the night.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
And it's good, 2 points.
Smart decision right there by MP, making the D pay for leaving his teammate uncovered.
Markkanen a screen on MP. Here's the floater. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from George.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
White finds Porzingis. MP outside. Back to Porzingis. Over Kessler. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by MP. And the Celtics lead by 5. Now here's Jamison. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Yang. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. MP's got 17 now. The Jazz have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Here's George. And Utah again with the bucket. Boston leading by 5. Tatum dishes to MP. Tatum passes to Yang. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Steps back. Here's Jamison. No good on that one. White with the defensive effort. Into the lane. Tatum wasted no time on that one. Tatum's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Here's Sensible. He's covered by Brown. Van showing some terrific range. 7 points for Jamison.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Brown outside. Brown gets a screen from Yang. Fires it up. Stolen by Jamison. Over to the left wing. Sensible, no good. Boston leading by 6. White finds MP. No good on the 3.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
And here's George. 19 points in the game. Fires from deep. They get it back. Outside for Jamison. Launches a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Now Jamison's got a pair of triples in the second now for Utah.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Jackson, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Boston also with the sub. Walsh is checked in. White. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's made one and missed one so far in the game. And that one falls for White.
At the line for 2.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Jazz trail by 4. Pass to Sensible. Now Kessler. White covering. Outside for Jackson. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And this is the type of game you just throw. away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
And Kessler throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
For the three. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Kessler's got 4 points this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
George against MP. And Kessler throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Tie game in Utah. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the man half-court shot. Drum line. They're thinking about this shot.
Hello, everybody. No lack of drama tonight. The Utah Jazz might be taking this one all the way down to the wire.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch.
And taking a look at Utah coming down the stretch, final month of the season, can they?
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Yang in at the point. MP against George. George with the screen on Tatum. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Brown outside, rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Sensabaugh. Outside, George fires from the wing. Good as the jump shot falls. George has got the game tied up here for the Jazz. White finds Tatum. Here's MP. The kick out to Tatum. MP sets the screen for Tatum. No good there.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Here's Sensabaugh. Headed by Porzingis. And Kessler throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Right the pass to Yang. MP rattling the rim.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. Outside, Jamison. Jackson against Tatum. Jackson setting the pick here for Jamison. Knocks down the 3-ball. Jamison's got the lead up to 3 now for the Jazz.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Down kicks to MP. Outside, White. Pass to Brown. Fades. And that one is good.
And each year, it seems Brown keeps getting better at shooting the ball, especially from the mid-range.
MP against George. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. White inside, working on Jamison. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And let's get a look at a group of point guards who have been rolling in the second half of the season with some very important and impressive point totals. MP is number 1.
And you can't say enough about the value of a player like him. I mean, who can attack a defense in so many different ways from the point.
It's a trend in the NBA these days. Point guards whose number 1 job is to score the basketball, and he's the best of all right now.
Clock at 4. Here's Jamison. That one wide left.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
This is why you lob it Porzingis' way. Great job using his height and length.
Utah trailing here. Outside, Jamison. Jackson in the corner. The Jazz working the ball around now. And stolen by White. Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP. He's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. George passes to Jackson. George looking around. Pass to Sensabaugh. Kessler the screen. Shot clock at 5. That's good by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's got his second bucket tonight.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Utah has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Jamison with it. He's got 13. Pass to Jackson. Here's Sensabaugh. He's covered by Brown. And here's George for 3. And the Jazz, another 3. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Goes up to the stripe. Brown, no good. Utah has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Now George, 24 points for him. Porzingis with the block. They get it back. The second effort, and he drops that one in. Now it's a 4-point Jazz lead.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Brown with the bounce pass. Tatum gets the screen from Yang. Will it go? Rebounded by the Jazz. Now, here's George. He's got 26. Back to Jackson. Pass to George. Kessler, a screen on MP. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. Kessler finds Jackson. Outside for George. For 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the rejection by Jackson. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Jazz. Williams comes in for Keontae George. Boston also with the sub. Holiday's checked in. Pass to Tatum. Stolen by Jackson. Williams against Brown. Now Kessler. Williams in the post. He's covered by Brown. Porzingis with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Four on the clock. Williams for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for Utah.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Tatum passes to Yang. Back to Tatum. And MP throws it down.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
And here's Utah. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Pass to Markkanen. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Markkanen's got 8 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Down low, here's Tatum. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Jaren Jackson. Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Lets the 3 fly. Sends the ball, no good.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Brown dishes to MP.
Oh, crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
Celtics have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The Jazz making a switch here. Jackson's checked in.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Three-pointer, Markkanen. Rebound by the Celtics. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. MP finds Davis. Brown inside. Markkanen on him. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Brown. Here's Sensabaugh. 5 points in the game. He doesn't hit that one. Here's Walsh. He's looking for MP and finds him.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
Here's Sensabaugh. Markkanen into the lane. And they double up Markkanen. A 3. It's rebounded by Walsh.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
To the inside, here's Jackson, and Davis sends it back. Now here is Holiday, not a lot of room, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And a quick check of the stats for Drew Holiday. How last month turned out for him, he's averaging 3 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds.
And clearly he's having a tough stretch here, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity. That'll be key.
Yeah, we'll see if he has the mental toughness to turn it around. If not, they've got a few other guys ready to step in and start stealing this.
Williams against Holiday. Williams kicks to Markkanen. Here's the screen, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
They've got Markkanen. Filipowski's out there with Jackson. Then it's Williams. And it's Jerome in at the 1. That's the group right now for Utah. Jackson passes to Jerome. Markkanen a screen on MP. 5 on the clock. Here's Jerome, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Jerome's got it all tied up now for Utah. MP finds Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to MP, and the dunk by MP.
MP is the lightning and the thunder.
Jazz have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Jerome passes to Markkanen. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Back to Tatum. Shoots over Filipowski. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. On the wing, Williams. And good that time. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Inside, here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And stolen by Tatum. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Outstanding D from Tatum. It led to the break.
Davis has checked in for Boston. Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
On the wing, Markkanen. Pass to Sensabaugh. Clock at 6. Outside, George. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. That's 28 points from Keontae George. Celtics leading by 3. Tatum kicks to MP. Back to Tatum. On the wing, MP. Fires the 3. Excellent D there from Markkanen. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And a look now at the Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors. Then on Friday, they'll be playing the Rockets in Houston.
And that one against the Pistons. There aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Holiday, the pass to Davis. Out left to the wing. Griffin finds Tatum from about 19 feet. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Tatum's got 29.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. 12 movement has been flawless.
Markkanen a screen on Holiday. Here's Jamison. And the 3 ball is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Jamison against Holiday. Back to George. Over MP. George, no good. Boston leading by 4. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Sensible. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Jackson, he's checked in for Utah. And then for Boston. Zinkis, he's checked in for Davis. Jaylen Brown comes in for Griffin. And it's White in for Drew Holiday. White